Good morning, children. Today in quadrilaterals part 7 we are going to continue with exercise problems. Exercise 8.2. Question number 4. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to DC. BD is a diagonal and E is the midpoint of AD. A line is drawn through E parallel to AB intersecting BC at F. Show that F is the midpoint of BC. Here we can see a trapezium ABCD where AB and CD are parallel and a diagonal BD. We are given E is the midpoint of AD. If we are going to draw a line through the midpoint which is parallel to the side AB, using the converse of midpoint theorem, we can say it will bisect the third side. Here the triangle ABD, E is the midpoint of AD and EG is parallel to AB. So we can say G is the midpoint of BD. Similarly, when we take the triangle DCB, we can see G is the midpoint of BD as well as GF is parallel to CD. We know EF is parallel to AB. Since AB is parallel to CD, we can write GF is parallel to CD. So, F is the midpoint of CB using the converse of midpoint theorem. In question number 5, in a parallelogram ABCD, E and F are the midpoints of sides AB and CD respectively. Show that the line segment AF and EC trisect the diagonal BD. We can see ABCD as a parallelogram where E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of CD. To show the two line segments AF and EC trisect the diagonal BD means we can draw a diagonal BD and show that the diagonal is cut into three equal parts, that is DP equal to PQ equal to QB. For this, let us see AB equal to CD and AB is parallel to CD since ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, we can say AE is equal to CF and AE will be parallel to CF since E and F are the midpoints of AB and CD. A pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. We call it as a parallelogram. Therefore, AECF is a parallelogram. Now, let us consider the triangle DQC where F is the midpoint of CD and FP is parallel to CQ. Since AEFC is a parallelogram, AF will be parallel to CE and therefore we can write PF is parallel to CQ. Using the converse of midpoint theorem, we can write P bisects DQ, that is DP is equal to PQ. Consider that as equation number 1. Now take the second triangle APB where E is the midpoint of AB and EQ is parallel to AP. Again, using the converse of midpoint theorem, we can say Q bisects BP, that is PQ equal to QB. So from equation 1 and 2, we can write DP is equal to PQ is equal to QB, which shows that the line segment AF and EC trisects the diagonal BD. Question number 6. Show that the line segments joining the midpoints of opposite sides of a quadrilateral bisect each other. That means here we can see a quadrilateral ABCD and the opposite sides are taken as AB and CD where E and G are the midpoints. the line segment EG and HF bisect each other is what we need to prove. For this, let us draw a diagonal AC and join the midpoints E, F, G and H. Consider the triangle ABC. We can see E is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of BC. Using the midpoint theorem, we can write EF will be parallel to AC and EF is half of AC, and consider that as equation number 1. In the second triangle ADC, we can see H is the midpoint of AD and G is the midpoint of CD. We can write HG is parallel to AC and HG is half of AC, that is equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2, we can write EF is parallel to HG and EF is equal to HG. Therefore, we can say EFGH is a parallelogram since one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal. Now for the parallelogram EFGH, we can see HF and GE are the diagonals. We know the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Therefore, we can say the line segments EF and HF bisect each other. That is, line segment joining the midpoints of opposite sides of a quadrilateral bisect each other. Question number 7. ABC is a triangle right angled at C. A line through the midpoint M of hypotenuse AB and parallel to BC intersects AC at D. Show that D is the midpoint of AC, MD is perpendicular to AC and CM equal to MA equal to half of AB. We can see ABC is a right triangle which is right angled at C, and it is also given that M is the midpoint of the hypotenuse AB. So taking M as the midpoint of AB, we are going to draw a line ML parallel to BC, which is intersecting AC at D. In triangle ABC, since M is the midpoint of AB and MD is parallel to BC, we can say D bisects the third side AC, and therefore D is the midpoint of AC by the converse of midpoint theorem. Now we know MD is parallel to BC and consider AC as the transversal. Therefore we can say angle 1 is equal to angle DCB using the condition corresponding angles. We know angle C is equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle 1 is also equal to 90 degree. Therefore MD is perpendicular to AC. To prove CM equal to MA, which is equal to half of AB, consider the two triangles AMD and MDC. We can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2 90 degree, MD is equal to MD common, and AD is equal to DC. From the first condition, D is the midpoint of AC. Therefore, we can write AMD is congruent to triangle CMD using SAS criteria. Therefore, AM is equal to CM using CPCT. Since M is the midpoint of AB, we can write AM is equal to half of AB. Therefore, CM is equal to AM, which is equal to half of AB. Thank you.